Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. I'm going to jump right into it. And I'm going to start with, well, last night's standout at Park Square. So, I'm sure most of you saw the past couple days I was promoting a standout I put together. It's very short notice, but it was in response, and is in response to the wave of shootings, recent shootings in Pittsfield. And it's been really bad. So, about 40 people showed up. A lot of candidates showed up. So a big thank you for one to our Ward 4 City Councilor Chris Connell, who took the time to be there last night. Our Berkshire County District Attorney Andrea Harrington, and then candidates for the Pittsfield City Council in this year's election: Karen Kalinowski, Craig Benoit, Kevin Sherman, Brandon Maurer, Kenny Warren, and Courtney Gilardi. They were all there on hand. And then to everyone else that showed up, I knew everyone pretty much everyone personally. And for the people that I was meeting for the first time, I knew you from the page. So a huge thank you to everyone. And again, I was a little, I hate to say bummed out, but I was a little bummed out. And I know it was on a short notice, and I know it was a hot day, and the pictures look good and everything, but you know, that's not what we were there for, and the candidates and the people in the pictures weren't all excited to do that either. But you know, it was I liked doing that to document the event and have us all together, but that's not why we were there. And thank God for Melissa Mazzio being there too. A big thank you to Melissa Mazzio. She was one of the first people there, and I wasn't, like I said, I was a little bummed out because I really wanted to see a bigger turnout. And Melissa is one of those people that, if you've ever been to like a late night show or a talk show or whatever, before the shows start, they have what they call crowd warmers, and they come out, and they're professional crowd warmers, and these are people that come out and they work the crowd up and get you all excited, and they're really good at what they do. And then when the show starts, the energy is there in the room, and that's all those type of shows that have a live audience. They do that before they start recording. Melissa's like one of those people. She's really good at organizing and getting people feeling good about things, and because a few people said, Mike, what should we do? And I was not, like I said, in the best of moods. And I wanted more people to show up. And I was very grateful for the people that were there. But anyway, Melissa stepped in and said, you know, let's go over here and hold signs here. And she organized everything. So a big thank you to Melissa and Mia Mazzio for that. This one lady came up there who lives in the area where these shootings are taking place. And she had young kids with her, young children with her. Very nice lady. And she walked up, and as soon as she walked up and she looked at all of us, we had a small group there. Like I said, it was about 40 people. She kind of teared up, and she said thank you to everyone. And she said, I live in the area where all this is happening, and something has to be done. And it was like, ugh. It was another one of those moments. And when I do that, I know I've done that before, but man, I feel that way sometimes. Because I felt like I failed, to be honest. Listening to her story, I felt like I failed. You know, to know this past week with these shootings, like little kids were in that car. Little kids. And they could have easily been killed. And it's just amazing. So, last night, after this, we end the rally, and as I come back home and I'm posting those photos, I get a notice that there was another shooting in the same neighborhood. And I just went, oh my God, I didn't even really want to post the photos. We can do better than this, can't we? I know that was a short notice, and I know it was hot out, and I know all those things, but, you know, there's no scheduling when it comes to shootings. And are we gonna wait for little kids to get killed? Do you know? I mean, I don't know. Do the public realize how close that was just a few days ago? I mean, 2 kids in the back seat of the car that got shot. The car got shot. And then another shooting yesterday. I mean, it's non-stop. And everyone's, oh, it's shooting season. It's this. It's in the same neighborhoods, the same places, the same, and last night, like I said, I'm incredibly grateful for the people that showed up. But I thought, really? Out of a city of 42,000 people, this is the best we can get. I mean, what are we going to wait for? I mean, this is serious, right? I mean, look, the counselors that couldn't make it, they all, for the most part, they all messaged me. And they said, I wish you luck, and if I knew ahead of time, I would have been there. The mayor never responded, and I didn't think she would. The thing that really upsets me, and I think I sent Trisha Farley Bouvier a invite too, but the thing that really upsets me is these people showed up to go dancing and do their best Elaine Bennis impressions in a park for a celebration in the middle of a pandemic. But this, and it ain't about me. The idea was just like the candidates that were there last night, when people said, what's holding signs and what's all this going to do? You could have been asking questions to candidates there last night. You could have been asking questions to the DA last night. These people were there and talking to anyone who wanted to talk to them. I mean, that was happening. Whether you agree with the Berkshire County DA or not, she was there talking to people. All the candidates were willing and wanting to talk about solutions, what they would do, ideas they have, wanting to hear ideas you might have. There's a lot that comes out of these events. We got to stop trying to make everything negative. There was some naysayers on that I just really, okay, what's this going to do? What are politicians supposed to do? What are politicians supposed to do? The sheriff, he couldn't make it. He called me ahead of time. He called me afterwards. He said, Mike, if I knew ahead of time, I had important meetings, things scheduled. But he took the time and to call me, and he called me to ask how was the turnout, and I don't know. I want to do another one. I was thinking this coming Saturday, I was looking at the weather, and this coming Saturday, they're saying that's the only day for the next week and a half, I guess. 75 and sunny. Won't be hot, be perfect temperatures. I don't know. Will people take a few minutes or an hour or whatever, a few minutes out of your day on a Saturday? Think of it this way. Running to the store to grab something. I got to run up to Park Square for a few minutes. I'll be right back. Don't look at it as having to reschedule your whole day around something. If it's an in and out, just make it an in and out. But to have a large presence, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I'll let all of you decide. I would do it if I knew the people would show up. I know the candidates would be there. I know politicians would be there. There could be a lot of good things that come out of this. I hope that very nice lady with the children, I hope she's okay, and I hope she'll be there. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's that. That's how that went. So you can look at the photos and all that. Again, a big thank you to everyone who did show up. And if I did it again and you would go, and you actually would go on a Saturday, if that's better, if this really was me just rushing it on a scheduling thing for a Monday, I get that. If it would work on a Saturday afternoon for some people, message me, comment on the post, like it, whatever, so I know if it's worth doing it or not. And we'll leave it at that. All right. Yeah, so I'll do another video tomorrow, and we'll see what the responses on this are. So that's it for now. Oh, and a huge thank you, I gotta throw this in there also, to Slater and Marjo on 95.9, Live 95.9. I listen to them every morning. I hope everyone else does too. For a local show, they're as good as we've got, in my opinion. They're the best we have. But Slater plugged it for me yesterday, that standout, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Very grateful for that. So to Slater and Marjo, thank you big time. And I hope, again, everyone checks out their show in the morning. Every morning I do. It's on right now. Because they just started. All right, so again, that's it for now. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow.